Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, this is a message I received on my WhatsApp from a guy based in India. I'll read out the message, and it's with regards to how women are misusing the law to trap men. Okay, so I'll give you my opinion on this, and if you're based in India, please let me know your thoughts. Do you think what he's saying is exaggerated? Do you think what you think it's true? I think this will prove to be a very useful topic for discussion. Okay, I'll read it out first, and then you give me your thoughts. So this is what he says. First, I'll quickly read out. I'm an Indian man, and it is worse here that a married woman can not only accuse her husband, but also his family, friends, including a 2-year-old child and long-dead father-in-law. And no police investigation or the judge rules in her favor. All she has to do is lie without any proof. And then she will not be fined a single dollar. This is a very risky proposition for men who want to get married, and there are numerous instances where a stranger woman has falsely accused a man of assault. The police drag him to jail without any chance of bail. Even when the false claim is proven and the man is freed after years of imprisonment, there's no compensation from the government or any kind of consequence to the woman. I'd love to see your views about where we would end up as a society. Okay. First, I'll give you my individual experience in this matter. In my years of being a coach, trainer, mentor, whatever, I have had experienced women who have falsely, one female who falsely accused me of rape after she gave the consent to, she willingly had sex. That was one. And she cried rape, or she accused me of rape, because I asked her to pay me the money that she had borrowed. And one is she had taken money from me. Next one is she had taken stuff from me. So when I asked her to return that, because, okay, fine, we had sex and whatever, but the business side was separate. She didn't want to pay it, so she made this false claim. Anyway, she got caught later on when she tried it with somebody else. So have I experienced this? Yes. Have I known clients who have experienced this? Oh, of course. Plenty. Not one. Plenty. And it's not just Indian women. It has been, random women here and there. Even, guys, especially guys who are rich or guys who have money, they would go with this female, they would have a good time, they would think that this female just want no strings attached, and then they would blackmail for money. The highest amount, I think, was 100 or 200,000 dirhams, AED. You can just check the conversion. The guy had to cough up, but after that he got fed up. He said, do whatever the fuck you want. I have evidence, I paid you. I'll drag you with me to court. Okay. I've even had females who got in touch with me from India claiming rape against a guy. Initially I was to believe this, but later on when I told the contact that I had, who was a powerful guy working in the government, when they carried out the investigation, they found out that this female was sleeping with the guy and she's accusing him of rape because she wanted to extort money from him. So what you're saying is not false. Okay, that's number one. Second thing is, we can even see in the newspaper where we have had instances like this, plenty of them. By plenty, I mean, like, if you ask me to recollect, I can think of 4 or 5 articles. And by the way, I remember this also. 2 of my long-standing clients who have paid me like $10,000 and above, for my coaching and all that. After getting married, the female that they got married to put a police case on them. So what you're saying is not false. So through my experience personally and through my clients, I know this is a reality. Okay, that's one. Number two is how rampant this is, I don't know. But if me, with my clients, I get so much of, so many incidents popping up, then I'm pretty sure it must be pretty rampant. Now, having said that, that doesn't mean all the girls are like that. That is one. Neither does it mean all men are bad or good. Okay, we need to keep a balanced perspective. Men are equally bad, because when I've had females who spoke to me, they have also shared the other side of the story where guys take them for a ride. But one thing which I've noticed, and that is the changing trends or the changing pattern, is women have increasingly become manipulative. Okay, women have increasingly become manipulative, and they are using the loopholes in the system to their advantage. It has increased. And where Indian girls are concerned, I just don't know why. I don't know, maybe it's a Western influence, maybe it's very bad upbringing, maybe it's a feminist agenda. I just don't know what it is, but plenty of females, and especially females who come from the city, like Delhi, Mumbai. Even I was just speaking, I think a couple of hours ago, I was speaking to one of my old-time clients, and he's a kind of a friend in Kerala. He was saying, young man, he's in his 30s. What he told me is, I just want to keep away from females in my state. He's saying because they're all manipulative and they have their demand. They want you to have a high salary. They need you to be very successful, and they'll demand, they'll cause so much of havoc and problems. And even though they are average, they want a guy who's perfect. And he said before, many years ago, his mother used to force him, because parents say, when will you get married? Now he is, I think, 32 or 33. His mother is saying, no, don't force. Don't think of getting married. Most of these females are crazy. If you want to see someone from the village, a simple girl. Okay, so now, based on your question was, 1 minute. There are so many instances, okay, where they drag men. Okay, so now, where would we end up as a society? See, everything has a phase. Okay, when it starts off new, more and more people jump on the bandwagon of, making these claims. So, like, for example, when the Me Too movement started, all females jumped on this bandwagon. Initially, it was actual, legit, authentic cases. Okay, but very soon they started realizing that females are also fabricating stories, and then they realized they are taking advantage of the system. And that is where the Me Too movement failed so miserably. Now, if any guy knows that a female is a feminist or anything remotely connected to Me Too, or like they say, is one of those feminazis or whatever, guys will keep away. They just prefer to keep away. Why do you think so many men are not dating the females in their country or their city, but rather they are choosing a girl from a village or from another country? Why do you think so many Western expats prefer not to date females from their, like British nationals or Australians, Russians? Why they are not dating the females from their place? Why they come to Thailand, Philippines, or some third world country? Because they know the females are petite, less drama, less headache. So you have a dearth of females, or a large number of females who, nobody wants to date. See, and I'll tell you this. When a female is young, she'll care a fuck. She'll say, I give a fuck, yeah, I don't care. I'll only choose the best. Yeah, when you're young, you can say that. What most females are not aware of is, you know, for women, when you're young, your value is very high because you're young. You can bear children. A young female is very moldable. She is ready to listen. She's ready to change. But as a female or a woman becomes older, her value decreases. One is because it becomes harder to conceive. And then in terms of a personality, the older a female is, the more, bossy she is. And the reason why it can be is maybe because they are working class, this thing, and they tend to have more masculine traits. And no guy wants a masculine female. A guy would always want a feminine female, a female who is like petite, sweet, cute, loving, caring. Nobody wants one of these crazy ass, dominatrix, alpha, want to be a man, female. Maybe a guy who's a simp, maybe a guy who is weak would prefer such females. But they're also, nowadays, even they are afraid because, you can, like the same thing, you can take them to court, you can find them, you can put false accusations. And it's seriously unfortunate because I remember one particular incident which I read in the news. This guy on a signal or something, he honked at this female or something in Delhi, I think. And then she falsely accused him of stalking her or trying to rape her or molest or something. And it became a court case. And for the next 5 years or 6 years, it went back and forth, back and forth. Finally, he was acquitted. But like you rightly said, she didn't pay any price. But this guy's life was destroyed. For 5 years, no job. 5 years, no friends. 5 years, he had no opportunity. 5 years, he couldn't do anything. And unlike the American system where you can get compensated if you're falsely jailed, that is. But if it's a court case, there's no compensation. And yes, it is the men who suffer. Why do you think celebrity stars nowadays, they get their team of lawyers, not one lawyer, team of lawyers, including security cams, when a female comes to meet them or anybody comes to meet them? They just don't know when a false claim or accusation is thrown. And we have seen time and again, a female will cry like Amber Heard. Remember Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? Oh, she was crying and all that. But when you saw the camera, video footage, we came to know what she really is. So females are capable of their fake tears and fake drama. That is why for me, any girl gives me her sob stories, I keep away. I know if she's trying this with me, she's trying this with 10 other people. And all these females who always position themselves as victims are actually exceptionally dangerous. Very dangerous. And you must keep away from them. So, coming to what will happen to society. See, what will happen now next is, after all these fake cases increase, and one by one men are acquitted, very soon people will realize, man, these females are taking advantage. And then the credibility goes down. Just as the Me Too movement, after a couple of years, its steam died off. And then people would, whether male or female, both would keep away from this woman. Same thing will happen in India, where if they start putting all these fake claims and fake accusations, or even if they make, it'll be like crying and shouting wolf. One too many times and people are like, enough. But one thing I will advise you and I will caution you. You need to protect your own ass. Okay? And you need to be very careful. That is why I tell a lot of guys, including my group members and clients, don't fall for a girl who looks innocent or beautiful. If you fall for it, or you think you're getting weak for a girl who looks beautiful and looks innocent, just look at porno sites. You'll see these girls with such innocent faces, but what they are doing will shock you. Like Instagram. Remember I told you these girls look like innocent little, like so cute, and you feel so petite. Next thing you know, she's opening her legs and literally showing her It's like her panty is wedged between both her vagina lips. It's so dirty, man. There's no class, there's nothing. And I'm telling you, really, initially I was like, oh, look at this, look at this. Now when I see such videos, I'm like, I report it. I'm like, fuck, why is this coming on my feed, man? Dirty. Yuck. You're showing a private part. Just imagine you look at your private part and you say, wow, disgusting animals. You know, I really wish these females who do all these things, no, their image and their digital footprint remains. So tomorrow when they try to settle down, nobody wants anything got to do with them. And they will always complain, oh, I'm not getting someone to love, I'm not getting a good character. Yeah, with such dirt that you are, you'll attract only shit. And you deserve the shit that is coming to you. You don't deserve a good life. You don't deserve a family. You don't deserve... Okay, can you change? Yes, everyone can change. Even I was a playboy. I was sleeping around. I was not, not responsible, not mature. Today, I've changed so much. So can you change? Yes, but there's a problem. As a man, even 50, 60, I can still, get females. But if you're a female who's 60, yeah, you might say, oh, Madonna got her. Madonna is wearing diapers and dancing on stage like a sad story. Yeah. She's destroying her legacy. So you want to be like a Madonna? Fine. But I can tell you, there are a lot of female clients that I have. Ooh, I can very clearly make out they are alone. They are lonely. They want love. Human beings, you want love, you want affection, you want somebody. But where will you get? And for the females who love to show themselves in bikini and, oh, sexy and this and that, he'll come and bite you in the ass, man. Because they'll be like, oh, she has shown her body. Oh, she's good for a fuck. Tell me, which girl with proper upbringing? Very simple question. Which girl with proper upbringing will like to pose naked or half naked or whatever for strangers to see? See, look, see my bum, see my boobs, see. Tell me, which girl with proper upbringing would feel comfortable showing random roadside people? See, for men, always remember, people like to harp, men, why double standards for men and women? My dear, man is biologically different, woman is biologically different. Men have some certain roles, women have certain roles. You try to bridge the gap between both, it's not going to work. And then when you do that, this is the problem. See, females, when they want empowerment and when they want respect and treat us like equal, they'll have a separate set of rules. But the minute they start getting hammered and butchered and they'll cry and play victim. I'm pretty sure you must have seen videos online where a guy is standing, he's doing his own thing, a female comes and hits him on the face, and before guys used to keep quiet. Now the guy will fucking just give one blow to the female and finish. Okay, I don't know if you can do that in India, but you'll always see females raising their hand and hitting the guy, catching his collar. In fact, I get so many of these videos that are sent in my group. There's one fat female, this guy is asking her to vacate the premises. Fat, she's like a cow, and she's with her husband or something. And she's shouting at the guy, and when he says, get out, you have to get out. And good thing they all had cameras. And she's saying, I'll say that you rape. And she actually rips her top. Rips, huh? And you can see, come. Now I'll say that you try to rape me. This actual happened. It was sent just yesterday or day before. So it's becoming a commonplace here. That's, people ask me, why didn't you want to be in India? One of the many reasons. Who the fuck wants all this drama and all this nonsense? As it is gossipy and people don't mind their own business and people are jobless and then you have this headache. Better than that, people say, oh, you're so racist. Being an Indian passport holder, I prefer being away from Indians, man. Bloody headache, yeah. And then one is general population. Then you have the cheapness. Please, free, give me this, give me that. And then you have on top of that, what? When they want something, they'll be very nice. But when they know they can't get it, teri maa ki behan ke and tera baap, means they'll give bad words to your family members. And men especially, they focus on genitals. They'll say the truth, that is the, female private part, and your balls and your dick, and they'll then, if that doesn't affect you, then your mother's something and your father's something. And now you have females who are also trying to do the same. They think they're very empowering. They think they're very gutsy. They think they're very brave. No, it's just disgusting. It's just a piece of shit. It's like a smelly, what I compare those females to, when you want to shit and you're not able to shit for 2-3 days, and finally that turd comes out from your rear end, and it's the most horrible, smelly thing that you ever experienced. These females are like that. Disgusting to the core. And I would, if there was a disease, the most horrific disease in the world, how far you'll keep away from it? I would say such women, such people, such families, stay away. I'm not saying that all men are innocent, all women are bad, or vice versa. People are unique in their own ways. But for peace of mind, it's best to be left alone. That is why for me, I keep away from society. I mind my own business in real life. The only people I engage with is, you pay me money, I give you a service, bye-bye. And that also, one guy, just happened a few days ago. I spoke to my clients and contacts. The guy, this actually happened, Indian guy. He paid me money. I'll make a video about it later. Paid me money last year, gave him the service. He's supposed to get back to me. I think for 2.5 months. Yeah, 2.5 months. He doesn't. He's doing his own thing. After 2.5 months, suddenly wakes up one day. I want to finish the work and all that. Let's do it now, I tell him. No. Now I'm going to a party. Now I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to have fun. I'm telling you, let's do it now. No, I want to go to a party in the evening. I finally told him, man, your fucking problem is you bloody procrastinate. And he wants a leadership position. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm lazy that way. Finally, after threatening him that I was going to charge him again, which I should be, he finally agreed and we completed the work. Okay. And then, because I always believe in giving value, I went out of the way to give him an extra, format and cover letter and email. I went out of the way. Job is over, finished. I given him extra. Okay. You would normally say thank you, no? For someone who went out of the way, didn't charge you, plus they give extra. He sends me a stinker of a fucking email and publicly puts in, he thinks it's going to affect me on social media sites and this and that, tagging me. That, all false accusations that I took his money, I treated him like shit, I disrespected him, I didn't do the work. I shared with my groups all, because see, I have email communication and writing, I had evidence. I showed them. And it was very evident through the evidence that he was falsely making claims. And I let him know. I've already informed all the groups where you send this, and now nobody is going to entertain you. Okay? And his response was, oh, I'm just giving you feedback. I'm giving you credit. You should learn to take criticism. He's telling me, he's lecturing me. Yeah, when I spoke to my client and my groups, I told them, if you didn't know me and you went face value with this guy's email, you would have believed him, right? So this is the India that we live in. It's not just females, it's men also. But nowadays, increasingly women have started this, which is a very scary thing. All I would tell men is be careful. Just be careful who you're dealing with. And if a female is confident and she has many friends, look at her friends. In fact, maybe I'll make a video on how you can spot these red flags in females. But if she is one of those dressing up Western and very modern, very talkative, has plenty of friends and popular and goes out, and keep away from such females. They're always a trouble, always a headache. And yes, females who always position themselves as victim. Oh, I loved him. Oh, he is this guy attacked me. This guy did this. I'm telling you, these are the very same people who end up will destroy you also. So for the next couple of years, I see at least 6 years, or maximum maybe 10, but 5 at least minimum. We'll see an increase in all this until I think they'll come out with an official law, or it'll become a known fact that females tend to do this, and then people will start being smart about it. In fact, I don't know, where's that video? One lawyer, female lawyer, she sent a TikTok or something. She sent a viral message. Please be careful. Nowadays, a lot of girls are putting fake claims. I myself am handling one client. We have just managed to prove that this girl made a fake claim. Please, being a woman, I'm telling you, be careful of women. So this is the state of affairs. Anyway, you let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this is a kind of a pandemic of females falsely accusing men? Is it just a trend or what? So comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Alright? And yeah, men, be careful. Seriously. Be careful. Alright? Guys, take care. This is me signing off.